When did I? First of all, I'm super geeked. I'm so excited, so proud, humbled, and I mean, just I'm still pinching myself because it's kind of a miracle. Like, in this business, it's business, and you can't take it personal, but sometimes you do a little bit, and because you're so passionate about something. All year, I mean, a year ago, right after season 6, we thought all signs were looking good, and we just had premiered on Netflix, and the numbers seemed good, so everything seemed positive. And then out of the blue on a Friday at 6 o'clock p.m., all of a sudden my phone blew up and we got canceled, and everybody's like, "What happened? What happened?" And then, I talked to in-house, executives of S.W.A.T., and I was like, "What is going on? What is?" So we kind of got blindsided, and people are asking me how I felt, and I was like, kind of numb. I'm kind of confused, a little bit pissed off, like a little bit frustrated. Um, and then ultimately later that night, I put out a video that a lot of people talk about, and and I watched it like 12 times before I pushed send, and literally, I'm not just making that number up. And it's a 7-minute video, so you do the math on 7 times 12. But I watched it to say, is this the right thing to do? Can I get in trouble? Am I going to get blacklisted? You know, am I being arrogant? Am I being bitter? And my mother's in heaven now, but she always raised me to own my dignity and never apologize for my truth. And I felt like I was being honest from a place bigger than myself. I wasn't fighting for me, like, how can you do this to me? I was really honestly fighting for our show, because I know how hard we've worked for 7 years, or for 6 years at that time. And I know what it means to everybody. I may be the lead of the show, I may be the face on the poster and the billboard, and I'm not just saying this to be cute. It's the way, it's the way my mother raised me, but I can't do it by myself. And I need a team. It takes a village. And there's in the neighborhood of 250 to 300 people that make S.W.A.T. work. And I just didn't feel like it was the right way for us to get shut down. I was like, okay, nothing lasts forever. But at least let us say goodbye the right way. And so the powers that be, the important people, got together over the weekend, the people that make decisions, and they talked it out, and they said, okay, we'll give you a farewell tour, so to speak. And I'm an optimistic person, so I said, okay, this is it for us. And so I got with the writers, the showrunners, the producers, and I got with the crew, and I got with the cast, and I said, if this is our last hurrah, let's go out swinging. Let's just make 13 incredible episodes. So if it is over, we can feel proud of what we've accomplished. But if we do it so well and we just keep that fight alive, maybe at the end of this, we can give them something to think about. My team called me and said, they're interested. It doesn't guarantee anything, but would you be willing to sign on? And I just sat with myself and I was like, you know what? It's not about me. It's about the show. It really is. And I was like, you know what? I would love to be able to live my life and know that we won this fight. And I was like, you know what? If me signing on will get this show continued, then yeah. And so I signed on I didn't ask for anything. I had asked for nothing. All I asked for was, let this show continue. Let me be able to stand in front of my show, in front of my crew, and give them the good news before we go into a break. And that was granted. And here we are. We defied the odds. We did something that in the Hollywood game does not happen very often at all, very rarely. And I'm really proud of it. And it is a good show, and the world is taking notice. And we're trending on Netflix, and Howard Stern is talking about us, and Charles Barkley is talking about us, Conor McGregor's talking about us. Other countries are talking about us. So I'm just very, very proud. I'm tired. I need a couple months to regroup and get my Hondo swag back, but it was worth every bit of the fight. It really feels like not just that we survived, and obviously I'm biased, but we're still growing. We're still growing. People are still getting wind of our show and flocking to our show, and just getting stronger and stronger. So now maybe season 8 will be the last year, maybe. And if so, that's okay. That's okay, because we won this fight, this impossible fight. But maybe there's 9, maybe there's 10. I mean, we don't know. But I know that all of us involved aren't worried about getting canceled anymore. We're so proud of winning, and we know nothing lasts forever, and one day it will end. If that's after season 8, we're going to throw one hell of a party, hug it out, and then figure out our next chapters.